Welcome back to the Rogue Wave podcast. Happy to have Jacqi Vene, actress extraordinaire from Netflix's Fear Street 1978, and the upcoming movie A Surprise Visit. Jacqi, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Hassan is happy because it's cold out. Finally, we're on the East Coast, and it's actually what an East Coast weather should be, which is 30 degrees and frigid. So
And
Yeah,
he's
wonderful.
happy.
here too. I'm in Tahoe. We just had a
Ooh,
snowstorm.
I love
So
it.
cold.
Did you get some skiing in or snowboarding?
I did. I just had a day on the mountain yesterday, actually.
Ah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I have not ventured onto the mountain. Hassan also very jealous. Clearly, big skier. No.
Yes. Well, no, I'm a big faller. Um, but, I do miss it. I
I
have
would love to
missed
see
it.
you on skis, actually, Hassan. I think that would be.
No, you wouldn't. Not after 5 minutes. You'd be over it in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. We got to do this.
Mm-mm.
We'll have to do a live shoot.
All right. Okay. We'll do a
Yeah.
bonus episode sometime.
All right. So Jacqui, you played Joan in Fear Street Part 2, which is out on Netflix right now. The first question that came to mind is spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it. What was it like watching your own on-screen death?
Um, so funny thing actually. So I have only seen the movie once and I saw it when I went to the premiere.
Okay.
I accidentally went to the bathroom during the scene. I didn't know when it was coming up, and I was like, I have to pee, I have to pee. And I was like, okay. I kept waiting because I was like, I don't want to miss myself. And then I was like, I just gotta go. And so then I left, and then I came back, and I had missed majority of my stuff. I think I missed the death scene, so actually, I don't think I've seen it.
Well, it's probably better off. I think it'd be very strange to be, seeing yourself get hacked to bits. But I had to ask because I'm just very curious. I think it's kind of cool being a fan of horror. It's definitely a slasher film. There's no question about that. Are you a big horror guy, horror gal? Do you enjoy the horror movie slasher experience?
I definitely enjoy, like, Lee did such a good job with making the typical horror slasher film really unique, new, and interesting and
Hmm.
really engaging because there's so much of it on the market these days and
Yeah.
on all streaming platforms that being in something that was so refreshing and so engaging was really, really, really cool. And I'm so proud to be a part of this slasher series.
Yeah. Netflix, that was probably your biggest role to date. What was it like being on a Netflix production, and working with that director, Lee Janiak?
It was like a dream. I mean, I loved it so much, and I felt like it was funny. I guess there was somebody there that follows all the actors, kind of like an
Mhm.
AD, but maybe like an AAD,
Okay.
like an assistant, no, not assistant director, but assistant production assistant. So, and they would like follow me where I went. So
Yeah.
it's like I had to go to the bathroom, and then they walk me to the bathroom, and then walk me back to hair and makeup, and I'm like, what's going on? But I think it's because they don't want to lose track of you because it was a really big set and
Yeah.
everything, and they don't want you to, you know, God forbid, I have no idea what any of us actors do, but so that was interesting. It was also really nice. I remember on that set, particularly, that they didn't have water bottles, but instead they had a bunch of water jugs
Hmm.
and gave reusable water bottles at the beginning, or you could bring your own. So there was like trying to reduce plastic waste, which I thought
Okay.
was really awesome because I'd never seen that on set before.
There was also a lot of well-known actors in the film as well too. Jillian Jacobs. I mean, she's been in so many things. Community comes to mind immediately. Sadie Sink, who is from Stranger Things. Was there any actor in particular that you were excited to work with?
Yeah, I was excited. Well, I love Jillian Jacobs. Well, I really love, she's in Love, right? In Netflix.
Yeah.
I love her in that, and I love that series. But I didn't get to actually work with her. I was
Hmm.
just in the movie with her.
Yeah.
And I did actually get to work with Sadie, which I was really excited about because, of course, I'm a fan, and she's just was super sweet and super nice. And Michael Provost, honestly, every single person I worked with just blew me out of the water with how humble and nice and just cool and normal and relaxed they were. It was awesome.
You have a new film. It's The Surprise Visit. Tell us about the film. It's going to be in theaters and on VOD in, I guess, in about a week, January 14th.
Yeah, crazy coming up. We shot this during COVID. This was our COVID baby. And there aren't that many characters in it, which is, I think, why we got away with filming it during COVID.
Hmm.
Um, and it's shot a lot outside. It's just this riveting story based on a true event that happened of these two impoverished young people that are heavy into meth at the time,
Hmm.
and they are living in a trailer, and they find out they're pregnant, and they're trying to do what they can to make a better lives for themselves in the
Hmm.
state of mind that they're in. And it shot in Virginia in the hills during fall. It's captivating and beautiful and just kind of thrilling, and the unfortunate events that keep tumbling and
Hmm.
falling after
Hmm.
one another.
One of the things I thought was interesting about the film too, is we got to watch a sneak peek, was it actually mentions COVID. That it's the one thing I thought was kind of unique about this. It caught my attention because, like, boy, if you watch movie and TV shows right now, movies and TV shows, it's kind of like that elephant in the room, but no one, everyone just kind of pretends it never happened. This one actually acknowledges it,
Yeah,
which I
I
thought was
remember.
interesting.
I that was a scene I auditioned with too that I really liked about it. I love it is the elephant in the living room when you watch shows now,
Hmm.
and you're like, well, now we're kind of coming out of it, but especially during COVID. So it'll be nice to see it, and I think that'll be cool for some people, for a lot of people to actually relate to. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, actually, you know what? I absolutely found that it made it feel, you know, it definitely hit closer to home for sure. Um, you got to act alongside a screen legend, Eric Roberts. What was that experience like, and did he give you any advice or anything like that?
yeah, it was great. He definitely has like this old Hollywood vibe
Hmm.
about him because he's been around for so long. And he has this very like, not that he's like old, but he's just done so many films
Yeah,
and
experienced. That's the word.
experienced so many, yeah, exactly. Experienced with so many different other amazing actors. And he has this very classic look and vibe to him that it was really cool watching him act. It was really cool just like hearing his voice and how he works. Um, I didn't get to spend as much time with him as I'd like, but yeah,
Hmm.
I'll definitely cherish those moments.
We are a pop culture podcast. We talk comics, movies, TV. And what pop culture right now are you consuming? Are you into any of the comic book films? Or are you? I know you have a big theater background, so I know theater is kind of close to home for you. But what is your pop culture? What is your go-to to consume?
Right now it's kind of like adventure documentaries, so I'm really
Ah,
into
okay.
The Alpinist that I just watched on Netflix. Freaking amazing. I also watched this other one that kind of came out a while ago, but so good. It's called Last Breath, and it's about these deep sea divers. And then, yeah, there's like 14 Peaks, Dawn Wall. I like a lot of the climbing stuff. I've been getting into climbing. So I really like a lot of and snowboard movies,
Hmm.
like just adventure documentaries, real life stuff really, really gets me going. I love it.
I love it. What are you looking forward to in the coming year, aside from the movie release, which is exciting? And what have you got going forward?
I just released my first directing writing project. That's a short video that I did on the song Glitter by Patrick Droney that I'm super stoked about. And we got into a film festival, one so
Oh, awesome.
far, and waiting to hear back from a few. I'm really excited about getting more into directing and writing. And I have um, yeah, some other stuff coming that has to do with writing that I'm really excited. And then I also have a small role in the new upcoming HBO series Minx,
Okay,
which is
cool.
going to be a fantastic HBO series. HBO will do it again. I already know it's going to be amazing. So I'm so excited to be a part of that.
What is your dream? I don't want to say dream role, but your dream project.
My dream project is to cover I want to do something with activism, especially when it comes to logging and redwood trees. I have like a real connection with the redwood forest, so I would really like to get in there and try and create something in the film industry about that.
That's fantastic. Where can people find you online?
You can find me on Instagram, and it's at JJJACQI, so at Jacqui, and that's my main form of social media. You can also find everything I do through my Instagram, like the glitter video linked. It's on YouTube, but you can find it through my Instagram, or you can find my art if you're interested in that at artbyjacqui.com.
Very cool. Jacqi Vene, thank you so much for joining us. When we come back, we will put a bow on tonight's episode.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back to the Rogue Wave podcast. I want to thank Jacqi Vene for joining us. It was great having her on. Go check out, it's right on Netflix right now, Fear Street 1978. I know she didn't see it. Pretty gruesome
Yes.
end. Pretty gruesome end. Pretty cool. And it's actually really good. It's a cool slasher series. It's a trilogy. It was supposed to be in theaters, but then COVID hit, so then Netflix bought it. So you can watch all three. She's in number 2. She's fantastic. Check out A Surprise Visit when it comes out on January 14th as well. It'll be on VOD. Next week, we've got Mark May joining us. He's got a Kickstarter going, and we're going to learn all about it. We've got more pop culture news. We got Book of Boba Fett. We've got all the cool stuff. We'll come up with more new segments that just show us to be the geniuses and experts that we are.
Yes, indeed. That's exactly what I would have said. That's exactly how I would have phrased it.
We will see you guys next week.
Rogue Wave.